Hey guys, Jamelia here with Fuzzy's Pet Grooming. I have been so busy. I wanted to get up and make a video for you guys real quick to finish the About Me section, which I made the first video kind of showcasing my salon, but I didn't ever get around to talking about myself. So I'm going to do that as I'm in the car. So excuse me for this odd angle. Hang on. This angle better. But I can't be looking because I'm driving. Yeah, so I always loved animals. My goodness, I grew up. We had lizards, birds, cats, dogs. The only thing we couldn't have was rodents or snakes. My parents said so. Grew up always loving animals from as far back as I can remember. And then when I was, well, how old was I? 15 in high school. My dad was like, "Get a job." So I just went down the main bus line, and PetSmart was the first place to call me back. So I started working there as a dog bather and fell in love with it. Like, I didn't even know you can do that. I was like, oh, people give me money for washing dogs. That was the wild, wild west of my dog days. Cause woo, man, I worked at a spot where this manager, she was crazy. It'd be like 3 dogs all in the same kennel. It was nuts. But anyway, they sent me to grooming school. Still loved it. Oh my goodness. I feel very fortunate to be able to fall into something that I really love and enjoy. I worked at a number of different salons here in St. Louis. One of the main reasons was always scheduling. You know, my religion, my family, that's very important in my life. So I always would go into a job saying, you know, I need this day off for my meetings, and I need X amount of time for this. And I try to make it very clear with them as far as what I needed off. Sometimes I didn't agree, so I was like, okay, well, I'll find another job. And I always did. There's a lot of great places here in St. Louis. And, yeah. One of my favorite places, and I'm going to be honest with you, one of my favorite shops, and I still recommend people to this shop now in this day, is Flying Fur. They used to be in Tower Grove. I think they moved, but that shop was awesome, and they love their animals there. Great place. And I still to this day recommend clients there, because I'm not really taking new clients right now because I'm pretty booked. But I've tried different things to get out of grooming, just because I was like, well, I was really tired of working Saturdays. You know, when I got married, it was just like, you know, I really wanted to be at home with my family. And so I tried school bus driving, which I did enjoy. I still have my CDL, and different other little things here and there. I've always had a few clients that I groomed on the side though. So I've always been grooming. But the last thing that happened, I was driving for Afton School District, which is a great district, by the way. If I wasn't grooming, I would probably go back to school bus driving, to be honest with you, because the scheduling is amazing. But yeah, I was driving for Afton School District. COVID hit, and so I was out of work. And usually before, like when I said, I always had my little side hustle. It was people I knew, so I felt comfortable letting them in my house. I still had, I had a standard poodle, so I had everything needed to groom him. So I would, my friends, they would come in my house, but I was like, I didn't feel comfortable advertising, so I would never let strangers into my house. COVID hit, and everybody was just kind of really used to doing curbside. And so I was like, well, maybe if I put it out on Google, and then I'll just meet them outside. And then that's when my business took off. And I am so grateful. I have so many wonderful clients, and it's allowed me to just do dog grooming out of my home, which is what I love, and it's just, everything's better about it. The environment, there's no rush. Because it's in my home, it's not like the same kennel setup where people's dogs are there for hours, sometimes all day. I don't want a bunch of dogs in my home. If it's 4 dogs, that's because one family has 4 dogs, and that's my whole day. I'm not trying to have dogs sitting in kennels and all that stuff. I do keep kennels just because sometimes it is necessary. But usually I call people, I send them a text message, hey, I'm almost done. I got 15 minutes, and then people are there waiting. So I love it. Everything's just so much less stress for me, for the pet. And I absolutely love it. I would not be doing anything else. And I just love my clients. I love you guys, and I love these fur babies. And I'm grateful to have a job that I enjoy and love to do. As far as video editing, YouTube and stuff, I always wanted to make YouTube videos since a kid. When I was in high school, I went to St. Louis Career Academy, and of course, as soon as I got there, in 2002. I was a freshman. I was going to go to the animals. I was like, I'm going to the animal career pathway. I'm going to work with animals. But they closed that career pathway down once I got there. And so I was like, oh, like, man, like I went to this school for this purpose. Vocational high school. So they shut it down. So I ended up doing multimedia technology and fell in love with that. I edited videos for like our school dances and just everything. I love editing videos and it's just fun to me. And so I'm just like, finally, I'm like able to combine the two things I really enjoy doing, you know, taking care of these fur babies and editing videos. So that's a little bit how I got to where I'm at. As far as me, I love spending time with my family, with my friends, and I love being outside. So if I'm not outside, I'm dancing. You know, I'm dancing outside sometimes. If you ever see me in the streets, I'm probably gonna be acting a fool or dancing or whatever. But you know, yeah, that's it about me. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Check out my videos. I really appreciate the support, guys. Until next time, peace.